it's been sobering to me that I could have the police chief call me and tell me he'll shut down my business for something that, you know, nobody else in the city would get into trouble for. Literally only because of where the location is by 2 blocks or 2 miles, I could get my business shut down and my business license pulled.
It's so fucking
silly. That's wild to me that can happen. And so in having the phone conversation with folks about that and like having that as part of the deal, it's just, it couldn't be more frustrating in those situations, you know, to deal with something that you feel like you just have zero power over. And, you know, it makes it really tough to want to be bold. It makes it really tough to want to be a leader. And, because you're dictated to by people who are like, why are you in this fight?
Dude, so that's another one of those things that fucking kills me. And I try really hard to insulate myself.
Yeah.
And it's say like anytime that, like buying a house and needing to get a mortgage or fucking doing something like that.
Right.
As soon as there's someone else, third party that I'll never meet, doesn't know me, doesn't care about my business, they get to make a decision on the success of my fucking company.
I had that experience. So I got to meet with the city official who wanted to make sure we could have a powerlifting meet. Right. Mm-hmm. And so we met and we talked and she, you know, helped me make it happen, even though I thought it was unnecessary. I was following the rules. If I follow the rules, buzz off.
Sure.
You know, leave me alone.
Tell me what I need to do to make this good. You leave me alone.
I'll do it. But just remember, like, I'm helping you get paid. Like, you know, you're getting to sit in your fucking house right now.
As if they're doing us a fucking favor.
Yeah. You're sitting in your house, not missing a check. And I'm out here figuring this out.
Right.
And, so it's one of those things where if it's somebody who will show interest and be there and be supportive, when they came out with another round of rules, I said, hey, I've got another meet coming up. Do I have to go through this again? They're like, yeah, you got to go through it with the county. And I said, who's the person? They said, there's not. It's a form. And I said, sorry, I'm not doing it. I said, if it's somebody who cares about our well-being and cares about my kids and cares about what we're doing, great. But I'm not going to kick over a form to somebody who could be sitting there eating Cheetos off of it on their desk. And I've been to their office. That's likely.
Yeah. And it's just enough of them go,
And they're sitting there, you know, preaching all these rules from the courthouse and really making us scared every day. And then I go to the courthouse for something and I walk in and the 4 sheriff's deputies behind the counter aren't wearing masks, bullshitting together. And I was like, hey, this is the building we make the rules in. You got to follow them too. And I walked up to him and I said that. I was just bold about it. I said, hey, if I have to wear this all fucking day, so do you. And I said, the rules come out of this building. And if you guys are going to make me uncomfortable about whether or not I'm going to be okay from day to day, then you guys need to feel at least something that we feel.
Yeah, for sure, man. It's such a fucking bummer
just
that,
don't be
that
above
it's gotten that way.
And then like somebody called the cops when we were supposed to be closed back in March. And I don't know if it's just somebody that's from another gym that's just being a douche or what, or somebody that's just ratting people out in the streets. But
fuck, man,
we got a phone call or a pound on the door.
Get stitches,
I know. It was Thursday night. We were closed on Tuesday. It was Thursday night, and it was me, Ryan Silva, one of my best friends and trainers at the gym, and Hunter Henderson, one of the best lifters in the world, and Ryan's girlfriend. Mm-hmm. So we were there working on something, and then afterwards, I was like walking on the treadmill, and they were deadlifting. And the police pounding on the door. I come and open it, and I'm like, what do you guys want? And they're like, oh, we got a call that you guys were doing business when you're not supposed to. And
business.
And I said, okay, well, you can fucking check. And he walked in, and there's 3 of us, and he was like, oh, I follow you guys on Instagram. You're cool.
Like, what a fucking waste of resources, though, that guy had to come do that for a thing that's not a problem.
And then I had to do that for a meet. I mean, it's just been a pain in my ass.